Hi, I'm Ross Benjamin reporting for the Offshore Gaming Association. That's OSGA.com, your number one source in the offshore sportsbook industry. That's OSGA.com. Time for my weekly segment on my college football under the radar picks. Let's get right to them, starting with the game between Rice at UAB, 3 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. Currently, as we speak, UAB is a 10.5 point home favorite in this contest. Well, the Rice Owls enter this week having lost 6 games in a row and failed to cover on 5 of those 6 occasions. Rice has also scored 12 points or less in 5 of those 6 contests, as well as 12 points or less in 6 of 8 games this year. Not only have they had an anemic offensive production this season, they also have been plagued by a minus 16 turnover differential, which explains their dismal 1-7 record on the year. UAB, on the other hand, considering the fact this is a football program that was disbanded just a couple years back and just recently reconvened, has had a stellar season thus far, going 5-3. 2 of those 3 losses have come by a combined 4 points, and UAB Blazers are also a perfect 4-0 straight up and against the spread at home this season. I'm going to lay the points here with the UAB Blazers minus 10.5 over the hapless Rice Owls. My next game we'll be looking at a Sun Belt Conference matchup between the UL Lafayette Ragin' Cajuns and the South Alabama Jaguars. 4 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. I'm going to be looking at the total in this game, which right now at Heritage is 53. We're going to keep this real simple. South Alabama has gone under the total in each of their last 7 games, and those contests average the combined 45 points scored per game, well under this current total of 53. On the other hand, UL Lafayette has gone under, the total in each of their last 3 games, and those contests averaged just a combined 39.3 points per game. The last 4 meetings between these teams all resulted in games going under the total, and they've all taken place since 2013. Like I said, don't overanalyze, keep it simple sometimes, and this is one of those cases in which I'm going to do that. We're going to go with UL Lafayette and South Alabama under the total of 53. My final game involves a Mountain West contest between the Hawaii Rainbows and the UNLV Rebels, and that game will take place at UNLV 6 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. UNLV has had some peaks and valleys this season, that's to be certain. They opened the year by playing Howard as a 43-point underdog. They were upset at home. 43-point favorite, They were upset at home. The other side of the spectrum, last week they go on the road against a red-hot Fresno State Bulldog team. As a 21.5-point underdog, UNLV walks away with a 26-16 upset win. So they'll have plenty of momentum going into their home game this week against Hawaii. And speaking of the Rainbow Warriors, they've dropped each of their last 3 road games, failing to cover on each of those occasions and losing by a decisive 18 points per game. Although UNLV has had a somewhat disappointing season, they still have a stellar +7 turnover differential in their last 6 games, and I think that will come into play and be one of the deciding factors that helps us in covering this game. I'm going to lay to 7.5 with UNLV over Hawaii. Once again, my 3 picks: UAB minus 10.5 over Rice, South Alabama and UL Lafayette to go under the total of 53, UNLV minus 7.5 over Hawaii. Be sure to visit my website, that's rbwins.com, where you can purchase all the picks I personally wager on myself as well as my paying clients receive. You can also call me direct, 781-571-0299. I employ no salespeople. I accept all major credit cards. That's 781-571-0299. And once again, you can purchase online at my own personal website, rbwins.com. Until the next time, I like to wish each and every one of you all the very best with your picks.